Panama, mayonnaise. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
We're talking about extraordinary measures. You have, crazy ass looking Brendan Fraser, who's got a big old head now. Look like he got a disease. But he plays a guy.
He got fat disease.
He got donuts disease. He plays a guy named John Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
He has this nice, lavish job. He's an executive, got a nice home, beautiful wife, played by Kerry Russell in this movie.
Holy.
They have 2 children with a disease called Pompe disease.
That's right.
It affects 1 out of 40,000 children, and guess the lucky couple right here. They got not 1, but 2 kids who have it. It's like a genetic disease. Being the good father that he is, he's doing all this research on Pompe disease, and he finds this one guy who's like a genius in that area. And his name is Dr. Robert Stonehill, played by Dr. George.
That's right. No time for love, Dr. Jones.
So one day, John Crowley just says, F it. I'm going to walk out this important meeting. I'm just going to like catch a flight to Nebraska.
I'm gonna risk all my health benefits and my benefits towards my kids. I went fought off the mummy, and now I'm going to go fight Pompe disease.
This disease that Dr. Stonehill is making some leeway on, but can't get any funding.
And on top of that, he's an old crabby son of a bitch.
Man.
We push ourselves. We work around the clock.
I already work around the clock.
He sees that, Brendan Fraser's character is serious. And he goes and gives him a business proposition. He's like, look, you're not going to get much money. We don't even know if we're going to get a cure, but we're going to form a company which will help us get the funding that we need.
Right.
So from this point, man, I mean, even at the beginning of the movie, it's turning into a television film. I mean, it's going to happen.
It turns into a Lifetime film, and it's very predictable. As soon as they get into the whole aspect of joining companies with another rival company who's trying to find the same cure, it just becomes not that interesting.
I mean, as much as I don't want to criticize this movie because it's based on a true story,
right?
All I know is looking at this, I know that these kids are actors. I know these parents are actors, and there's a lot of bland stuff in there to remind me of that. Then the parents come in. They never want to show you being mean to those kids at all. That little girl in a wheelchair is just like the kid who runs around who has 2 legs to like run with, except she's more destructive because she's in a wheelchair. I mean, she's rolling around at 30 miles per hour through the house. And the thing is, the movie starts out with her like trying to run over her brother. Her brother's like, no!
You think, okay, this is where the dad is actually going to be the dad and snap. Shut up!
No, and we're not trying to like talk about these kids and their disease. I mean, we're cracking jokes, but we're trying to just say how the movie is so it's so falsely sweet almost that
it's kind of
it's hard to believe. It's hard to buy into.
It's a little annoying.
Yeah. So I have to give this movie a rental, and it's not such a bad rental. I mean, like I said, if I was watching this on TV, I'd be kind of moved myself.
I give it the same thing, rental. This movie reminded me of like Real Genius with Val Kilmer, but not as cool. I don't want to talk too bad about Brendan Fraser and Harrison Ford because there were moments where I actually liked them together. They're accomplished actors.
There were bright spots where they got along because they were able to get off some one-liners. And, in a comedic way, I kind of appreciate it. The only thing that kind of got me is like, Jesus, man, Harrison Ford's character in this movie, does this guy ever, like, cheer up?
Nobody's gonna tell me how to run my lab.
If I can engineer a deal, and that is a really big if, you're going to have to forgive me for all the money I'm going to make you.
I don't care about money. I'm a scientist. I care about more important things than that.
No. I mean, this guy just pissed. I was expecting to pick up one of those kids in a wheelchair and throw it at Brendan Fraser. God damn it! You put our work in jeopardy! What the fuck?
Asshole. Trying to make it